Hey, Freddie.
Welcome to my nightmare.
So you're a vlogger then, eh?
Yep, I am vlogging officially for this event.
Excellent.
So you having a good day so far?
Well, I am. Apart from things crashing to the floor and you know, lots of sweating. But yeah, it's all good.
Yep. You looking forward to meeting any guests or anything like that?
Guests.
Any favourites?
I would love to meet that lady from The Walking Dead. But I think I'm just going to be trapped here all day selling coasters. So, you know.
But you might sell out because it's very popular.
Yeah.
You've got some good coasters.
Yeah, if you can advertise for me, fantastic.
I will do.
Coasters from
and
me.
What's your company's name?
Roller Coaster Gifts. The banner was on, but it did fall off. So.
Okay, but we will tag you in on Facebook and all the social media. So thank you so much.
Thank you. Have a lovely day.
Thank you. I'm behind the scenes of the Walking Dead set at Birmingham Horror Con, which is really cool. So yeah, this is really interesting. So
this bit here, we've got the iconic door from season 1, don't dead open inside, as the fans know it. When Rick's trying to escape from the hospital in the very first episode, he tries to open the door and there's a nasty surprise on the other side.
oh my gosh, sounds terrifying.
This gentleman here is wearing Rick's hospital gown as well. So if people want to come in and dress up, they can dress up and be Rick.
So it's really like an immersive attraction. That's really cool. It's
Yeah.
really good, especially if you're like a massive fan of the show. It's like a once in a lifetime like opportunity, isn't it? It's,
Definitely. And then this bit's the prison set from season 3, where most of the group stay, and part of season 4 as well, if you've seen the show. So you can go in the prison cells, bits and pieces from the set. You've got some arrows from Daryl's crossbow, various bits of cloth and weapons and prison debris.
And this is the genuine sets, is it? Or
These
like
are reconstructed
replicas? Yeah, cool.
And obviously nothing ever went wrong in the prison, which is why there's a bloody handprint on the wall.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, it must have been a paint stain or something.
Yeah, exactly. And then this is Negan's hideout from season 6, 7, and possibly onwards. If Negan doesn't like you or you do something wrong by him, he will sit you down in that chair and burn you with a hot iron out of his furnace
Oh my gosh.
to teach you a lesson.
I'm actually going to go up close and personal with this, get a bit of filming done. Hopefully he won't kill me. Wow.
You've got to make sure that you put your gloves on if you're going to handle the iron.
Wow. Cool.
There you go.
We've got a lot of like torture devices up here. So this Negan chap doesn't sound very pleasant.
No, nor is his leading lady. They're not very pleasant characters, but we love them anyway.
That's what makes it compelling, I guess. Okay, well thank you so much for showing us around the set. That's really awesome, thank you.
Thanks. And I was like, oh shit.
Okay, so something kind of unexpected has just happened. We've had to vacate the building mid-Horror Con. Not sure why yet. Yeah, it's a bit strange. So you can hear that noise. I don't even know if you can hear me. But so far, it's been a really positive day. I've really been enjoying it so far. Well, positive day, a couple of hours. Really enjoying it. It's a great event. So many cool stalls here, and I got to meet Mark Patton and Alex Vincent. Got autographs, which is what I wanted to do. So yeah, I mean, I know we obviously probably look like a strange bunch of people stood outside here right now, but I just hope everything's okay, and I'll obviously keep it posted on this vlog. Okay, so everybody's going back into the venue now, so hopefully everything's okay. So I'm just going through the exhibitors section of the convention. So I'll take you like a quick walk through. Some genuinely really interesting stuff. Oh, I'll show you these really cool busts.
So we are only having the
These are really impressive.
oh, we did for Bernie.
It's got maggots in it and all sorts. Yeah. Cut it up and let people eat it.
These are incredible.
I'm on Facebook, Instagram.
You just physically couldn't eat them. If you've seen Cult of Chucky, this is really awesome. So cool. That is the state of Chucky now. That is what he has amounted to after all these years of fighting
I'll go
against
through it all,
Andy.
yeah. So the cheapest cake on my table would be the pog cake, yeah. He still will serve around 30 people because it's big. You're looking at 90 quid, yeah. My minimum order is 90 quid. For Nemesis is £110. For a bus like this, it's 200.
Hey Horror Hounds, I have just come back to my hotel after Birmingham Horror Con Halloween special. I only did the one day, just the Saturday, but I felt that I packed quite a lot into the event today and had a really amazing time. It was really great. I went to see lots of stall holders and bought lots of cool stuff. One example is I like my obscure horror films quite a lot, and it doesn't get any more obscure than Necromantic, so I did get this gorgeous t-shirt from the last shirt on the left, which I will link their information obviously in this video and tag them, etc. So I'm really pleased with this purchase, even though it's like really not the best t-shirt to go out with, like for dinner with, but I don't care at this point. I'm very tired. It's been a very long day. So yeah, it was really fun. I got to meet the guests that I really wanted to meet. So there was Mark Patton, and he was absolutely lovely, such an incredible guy, and so interesting to listen to his panel talk as well, where he discussed the link between the Elm Street films and gay culture and kind of the suppression of gay culture as well. It was just like really interesting, and he's got a documentary that he's been working on for the past 3 years coming out soon, so and that's going to kind of expose sort of underhanded goings on in Hollywood and when it comes to movie making and all that sort of thing. So I think that'll be really interesting to watch. I also met Alex Vincent as well, who is known for playing Andy Barclay in Child's Play, because I really wanted to meet him, and I got my photo opportunity as well with him and the Chucky doll, which was a great kind of pull at the convention, and that was really good. But yeah, I've got loads of stuff, and when I'm actually back home after the trip, I'm going to film, well, as you'll see at the end of this vlog, I'm going to be filming like a haul video, so I can show you all the awesome stuff that I did purchase while there. Yeah, really good event. There wasn't like too long to wait in queues or anything like that for photos, and the photos were printed off pretty quickly as well, so that was a really good point. It was just, you know, it was a really good event. I enjoyed myself, had a great day, and just happy with what I got, and it was just nice to go around and see what the convention had to offer. So yeah, if you just want to keep watching, and you'll get to see a little bit more about what I got up to at the convention. Welcome to the fun section of the vlog, and as you can see, I have stuff, and it's horror stuff. And this is, of course, the haul part of Birmingham Horror Con, just to show you the awesome items that I picked up while I was at the convention. I didn't go like too crazy, but I've got some really substantial items here that I'm really happy with. That are really cool. So let's get into it and show you what I have purchased all together. So to start off with, we have some coasters, which I think are fantastic. The traders who produce these coasters, they do feature in this vlog, so you will have already seen them and seen more of a range of what they have to offer. But I'm going to go through the ones that I picked out. Bear in mind, all these items are a mixture of purchases of my own and my mum's as well, because she's bought some really cool stuff, and she kindly let me show all her purchases as well in this haul. So to start off with, American Horror Story. Oh my god, I watched the penultimate episode last night of season 7 Cult. So exciting, and but I'm a fan of the whole show in general. I like all the seasons, are really fantastic, but Freak Show was actually one of my absolute favourites, and I know that that is a controversial opinion because a lot of people weren't as much of a fan of it. So of course I have Twisty, and he has cameoed in Cult as well, in a really cool like replica scene of something that happens in Freak Show. So like I had to get Twisty because he is one of my favourite characters from American Horror Story. And then we have the man himself, Jason Voorhees, who is just a legend, and his, you know, movies are some of the most iconic in horror. And yeah, so I'm a big fan of Friday the 13th, always have been. It's one of the earliest kind of franchises that I got into. So there we go, Jason Voorhees. And then we have a new icon of terror in Pennywise, or Pennywise himself isn't a new icon, as he was obviously first introduced in Stephen King's massive novel It, and then he was portrayed by Tim Curry in the 1990 miniseries. But then more recently he has been portrayed by Bill Skarsgård in the new film It, Andrew Machetti's film, and yeah, I'm a huge fan of it. I really loved it, so I feel that this incarnation of Pennywise is a worthy addition to my collection, so I had to get him in coaster format, and he just looks so menacing. It's really cool. Then, speaking of Tim Curry, we have the legend himself in one of my favourite film characters of all time, favourite musical characters of all time, and that's Frankfurter from the Rocky Horror Picture Show, both of them, and it's just, again, an iconic character who has just had such an impact, a cultural impact on the world, and he's instantly recognisable, and again, legendary. And then another legendary character, if you watch my Celluloid Screams vlog, you can see that I covered a bit of Hellraiser, which again is just incredible. It's a film that I never get tired of rewatching, and Pinhead, again, an absolute icon. He's the face of the franchise, and yeah, so I had to get Hellraiser because we're a bit Hellraiser mad in this house, as you're about to find out. And then, of course, this isn't even horror related, but for those who know me personally, they know I love my Prosecco. It is my go-to drink, and I just love it. So I think that is a kind of really cool, inspirational message. Whether it's true or not, who knows, but it is just a bit of fun, like a fun coaster amongst all the horror icons. Next up, I'm going over to a stall that I am a huge fan of, and I just absolutely love their items, and that is White Trash Treasures. So there's some information about them there. You can see their social media links and the Etsy page where you can purchase some of this gorgeous jewellery. So I've been familiar with White Trash Treasures from, well, early on the convention scene when horror conventions started appearing in the UK, and I can't get enough of their items. It's just custom made horror themed jewellery, and there's a lot of passion gone into it, and it just captures all this you know, the parts of horror that we just all love, and you know, all the iconic horror and a bit more obscure horror as well, and it's just fantastic. So I've got American Werewolf in London. Again, those who have followed me for a while know this is my favourite movie, favourite horror movie, favourite black comedy movie, favourite monster movie. It's the whole package. So I'm really chuffed that I've got this pendant now of David the Werewolf. I have got him in ring format, as you've probably seen in past videos as well. But I just love that image of him, and have that like around my neck is pretty cool. And then again, as I was talking about the new version of Pennywise, there he is, and I think this is really cool. I couldn't leave that there because I was like, yeah, he has become one of my like new favourite horror monsters. And then these are actually my mum's items, which she's got like a set of Hellraiser jewellery. So she's got Pinhead in earrings, a pendant, and a bracelet as well. And the bracelet has like these little like charms on them with like blue gems that are really cool and effective. And then this is also my mum's as well, which is the well-known 60s horror series, The Munsters, which was kind of a prototype for the Addams Family in a lot of ways. And so that's really nice. And it's just so nice how they do the bracelets. And it's got like each character in there, so that's really lovely. So when you purchase from White Trash Treasures, they always provide you with these really cool bags, these little gift bags, and they also give you sweets, so Halloween themed sweets, which is really lovely, and nice little extra to go with your purchases. They always go the extra mile, which is great, so that's absolutely lovely, and this is like forever one of my favourite stalls. So yeah, so then we're going to move over to photos. So at the convention I had 2 photo opportunities, and my first one was with the lovely Mark Patton. I absolutely adore this photo. Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2 is a film that is, vastly overlooked, and I just think it deserves more recognition because it's such a progressive film. It was ahead of its time. And, I really do treasure this photo, as I think Mark playing Jesse was like a fantastic performance and one of the most integral characters to the franchise. So it was really, really interesting to meet him and be able to talk to him as well. And tell him that I still really, really do love the movie. And, he was just so friendly and nice and so kind to all his fans. I thought was great. And, so that was really nice. And then he gave all his fans a badge as well, so that's really awesome. And I really can't wait. As I mentioned in a previous clip about the documentary he's got coming out, I'm really excited about watching that, so I'm wholeheartedly supporting it. As it's about the stance of gay culture within horror and stigma and, sort of fighting the Hollywood machine, really. And I think I'm really glad that he's been able to express himself and get his voice out there, so that will be really cool. And then I got also Alex Vincent, who played Andy Barclay in Child's Play in the first 2 films, and then made a cameo in Curse of Chucky in 2013, and then more recently returns to the forefront of the franchise in Cult of Chucky, which is now out on DVD and Blu-ray. So that was really cool, and you've got the doll in there as well. I, of course, wore my Child's Play 2 t-shirt because I thought that would be a really nice touch. So he was really lovely as well, and went up to speak to him as well, and he said he liked my t-shirt, which was really, really nice, and so just had a quick chat about the movies, and that was really nice, so that's good. So those were the 2 photo ops that I indulged in at the convention. So next up we are looking at Bates Motel towels. Like, wow, how cool is that? It's just really, really cool. So this is from a company called Nerdo. I've purchased from them before. It's also a Hellraiser t-shirt there. I said we were Hellraiser mad, but these actually belong to my mum. So as she said that I could show these items in this haul, which is really nice. So so Nerdo, here's their information. And they had a special offer at the convention, so you could get £10 for each for any item, or 3 for £25. And they've just got a mix of fantastic stuff. They've got the Vincent Price, Peter Cushing and Christopher Lee and Holy Trinity, which is a beautiful shirt. They've got some It there with Tim Curry. And they've got Haddonfield Institute. They've got, so many different things. So they're on social media and they've got their website there. So that's awesome to check them out. This is a Hellraiser t-shirt, and as I say, Bates Motel towels, wow. I just think they should have blood splattered on them now, but then that would ruin the nice whiteness of them. And then next up I got a book, and this is by Nathan Robinson, called Devil Let Me Go, and it is a series of short stories. I'm really looking forward to reading it. I've read 2 of his previous novels, Catch Up on Everything and Midway, and they're really intense character-driven pieces, and you really start to get invested in the characters that he writes, and it's kind of like everyday scenarios with an extraordinary twist. That's what I kind of gathered from his previous work that I've read. So I'm really excited about reading this because it sounds fascinating. And finally, again, as everybody knows me, I do like my red wine, and there was horror-themed wine at the convention. So this is a gorgeous bottle of Shiraz that I purchased. So it's Nobilis Dracula, Prince of Transylvania Shiraz. I don't know when I'm going to drink this because I really want to savour it. I think it's absolutely fantastic that they had this wine selection there, and you got to go and taste the wine as well, which of course I did indulge in. So that is by their Silver Fox Wines, So that's really, really cool. And they've got more things there on the back. And they even do vegan and vegetarian, so that's even better because it's nice that they acknowledge if those wines are suitable and things like that. So it's handcrafted wines, you know, it's going to be something unique, so it definitely needs to be savoured for a special occasion. So there we have it. That was my Birmingham Horror Con haul. Hope you enjoyed going through my items with me and that you're interested in checking out some of the traders that you know, produced all these unique items that you wouldn't necessarily get anywhere else. So yeah, I'm really, really pleased with it. And I'm going to just like go and enjoy all my items now, which is great. So I hope you've enjoyed this vlog, showing you around the convention, showing what it had to offer, all the traders, exhibitors, special events, guests, that kind of thing. I really, really hope you enjoyed. And Birmingham Horror Con will be back in February. So it's going to be a weekend, and I think it's the 24th and 25th of February. So please go and check that out on their Facebook page and their website. They've got a lot of guests from the original It as well, so that's really exciting. And yeah, plenty more to come. So there's that, and then of course there is London Horror Con next June, which is going to be featuring a selection of amazing guests. So we've got Danielle Harris coming to the UK, we've got Michael Berryman, we've got Sid Haig, Bill Moseley. It's going to be horror-tastic. So yeah, keep an eye out on all the promotions they have to offer. And everything, because they're really, really great, and on social media they're really active, so they're constantly updating the fans and letting them know yeah, what's in store for 2018. It's been a really successful year for the horror con circuit in the UK. I'm so happy because it's all I've ever wanted as a horror fan, to be able to experience that kind of thing. So yes, thank you so much for watching. As always, the social media links are going to be in the description box below, so you can find more of my work. I'm a bit of got a bit of a variety, really. I do write a lot of reviews. I write for a website called lovehorror.co.uk. Sorry if I'm reiterating this information to people who already know all this stuff, but just in case there's any newbies, and I want to say welcome to you guys as well, and thank you for watching the vlog, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.